and good morning. I love Tuesdays. Let's roll that ball around. Up and down the fingers. And around the thumb pad. And the pad, the pinkies. You don't have to drop the ball. And across the knuckles. And let's interlace the fingers and compress. Say, Beth, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let go. And one more time. 5, and let go. And let's do it one more time. All right, so let's bounce the ball now. Again, try to trick yourself. Do it. Bounce it to the other hand, bounce it to the same hand. Don't let yourself know what you're doing. Bounce it high, bounce it low. The reflexes and mind interacting. Bounce it without catching it. And catch it. We're assessing our feet, how they feel on the ground. Drop the ball. Press down 3 times in the middle of the foot. And up to the knuckles. And roll them across the knuckles. And down the bones. And then scribble. Three, 2, 1, and reassess. Go into the other foot. 1, 2, 3, knuckles. Roll them across. And down the bones. And scribble. Three, 2, 1, reassess. Get that ball out of the way. And let's jump 3 times, 5 times. And do some windmills. And let's start walking in place or jogging. And with about 21 seconds left, I think I'm going to do some rapid squats today, but you could do some side jacks or jumping jacks, or sprints, or just go a little bit faster. whatever you do, be safe. You're going to be doing chair yoga today. So I'm getting the aerobics in very early. And I'm going to do it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 20, 21, 22 today. 2 deep breaths, centered. Let's twist at the waist and swing the arms. And center. Rub those hands together. Cultivate some chi. Forming a chi ball. Shifting the weight from one leg to the other. As you move around, following that ball. With pure energy. And center. Let's do some ocean wave breathing. Center. Finger and thumb at the base of the spine, step out, gather in starlight. Lower down Tien, center of everything. The heart. Well, maybe that's the center of everything in another way. The throat. Third eye. Something to be said for that. And the crown. And center. Other hand. And center. 2 deep breaths. Let's shrug. And roll the shoulders back. And forward. So the Wall Street Journal this morning had a couple of exercises taught by a woman who coaches extend the arms and rotate iron people swimmers. And two of them are very appealing for the back and shoulders. And so I'm going to try them out with you in just a little while. And let's bring one arm across the body and press against the elbow. And then the other. And what they do is they build up the back muscles and the rotator cuff, which I know several folks have had some issues with. And let's press down. And the other arm. And rotate the neck. Other direction. And nod. And here's the shoulder. Look over your shoulder. And then the other. Looking up. And down. Let's interlace the fingers. Bring them up over the head. Stretch for the ceiling. Go into a back extension if you can. Back to center and stretch to one side. And then the other. And let's come down and hinge at the waist. Knees slightly bent. Hips over the ankles, stretch towards the floor. Feel it in those hamstrings. Bend your knees if you have to, an inch forward into a pike. Press down on the heels. Stretching the calves. And let's come down on our knees. Now, you can do this against the wall if you need to, but I'm going to show it to you on the floor. This is, I forget her name, but I'll get it later. The coach of the Iron Men, or Iron People swimmers. You go into a plank position, and you could do this on your knees, or you could do it against the wall. And your hands are underneath your shoulders, and you just bring your shoulder blades together and then come up. So it's not a push-up, shoulder blades together and up. shoulder blades together, and then separate them. Let's do 5. 4. Again, you can be on your knees or against the wall. 5. Great for the scapular. Some of us, including me, have winged scapulars. This builds up the back muscles over time. Hopefully those scapulars don't protrude as much. So I'm going to start doing those regularly. The other one, you lie down on the floor, and it's sort of an isometric in 3 ways. It's a Y, where you hold it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come in, do a W, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come down, and a T. And so your arms are about equal with your ears. 2, 3, 4, 5. And down. So we'll go through it one more time. A Y, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring your arms in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a W. And then a T. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all we'll do today, but good for the back, good for the shoulders. Come on up, and let's grab a stick. And if anybody wants to see that article, it's in today's Wall Street Journal, or ask me and I'll send you a copy. Let's start with Dr. David Lee's stick routine. Put the stick behind your back, get it as low as you can. If you can come down here between your shoulder blades, that's great. If you can hold it at the end of the stick, fine. Otherwise, grab it in the middle and rotate at the hips. Oscillating back and forth. And if you want, you can start getting your feet involved by gently stepping, don't have to. And pause, bring it back up in front. And rock it back and forth. Again, if you can hold it at the end, that's great. Otherwise, right in the middle. And then bring it to one side. And rock. And then the other. Bring it out front and do a kayak stroke. And then backwards. And then bring it in front and flop the wrists. Flop the wrists and get the elbows involved. And then come back up and get the shoulders involved. And then switch positions, palms are up, flop it at the wrists. Bring it down. And up. Good. And then we're going to bring it behind again. And just find your comfort. If it's up at your neck, that's fine. And let's do some steps. We'll do 10 steps. High knee kick if you, or high knee, if you can go as high as you feel comfortable. 7, 8, 8. And then we'll do some extensions. Do the same leg as to get used to it. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then the other. And 10. And we can stick in front. And let's go up on our toes. And hold. And go back on our heels. Toes. Heels. Toes. Heels. Toes. Heels. Toes, heels, toes, heels, toes, heels, toes, heels, and come back down. Let's grab a chair. We'll do some chair yoga. I'll go sideways. I'll be sitting in the middle and hands on your knees and just do the old cat-cow. Do 7 of those or so. And then sit up straight, hands at your side, and just bring them right up adjacent to your ears and hold and come down. Inhale on the way up and exhale on the way down. We'll do 7 of these. And just separate your legs a little bit more. We'll come up overhead and bend down. And touch the floor if you can. And just hold for 5 breaths. And come back up. We're going to put one hand down by the foot and raise the other one up and look at it. Holding again for about 5 breaths. And then bring that hand down, put that next to the other foot. Raise the hand and look. And come back down. Cross the ankle, 1 foot over the other leg, right above the knee. Chair pigeon. If this is as far as you can go, that's fine. Otherwise, just bend at the waist and feel the stretch as you go down with the flat back. And hold. Let's make it 3 breaths. And come back and cross the other leg. And you can stay here or hinge at the waist. And come back up. We'll do a chair spinal twist. Turn sideways in your chair. Put the hands on the back of the chair and twist to the side. Inhale. And on the exhale, see if you can go a little bit further. Inhale. And maybe a little bit further. And one more. And come back around and let's do the other side. And come back around. And now we're going to try to do that chair eagle where you cross your left leg over your right. You bring your left arm underneath the right. If you can hook that foot around your calf, more power to you. I can't even come close. Bring it up to shoulder height, your elbows, and press. 3 breaths. And come back down. Right leg goes over. Right hand, arm goes underneath. Interlock your hands, bring them up to shoulder length. And down. We'll get up. Put the chair back. And shake the tree. Or do the Lin energy hop. staying in place and just bouncing up and down. Or do both. Three, two, one, and center. 2 deep breaths. And we're going to open our hearts. Pausing and sending it out. Two breaths as we center. And bring down heavenly chi. Going down, gathering earth chi. And it is namaste. Yeah, great. We got a good crowd today. Hey, Jonathan, take care, Beth. See you.
Hey, Tom.
Hey, take care, Don.
Thanks, Tom.
Bye-bye.
Nina,
I did
see you
those
soon.
chair-
For those of you who are left, it is a 5 Tibetans day.
I did those chair exercises on a yoga ball, and that was an extra added challenge.
Oh, yeah, yeah, on a big Swiss ball?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's great
my
for the
guest
core.
chair.
Yeah,
That's my guest chair, and it's taken a while to get used to, but it's good. It's really
yeah,
good.
it's great for the core.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to try those chair exercises on that. That's a good idea. All right.
You really gotta make sure, like, especially that one where you try to hook your toe, which, by the way, is the first thing that I can do that you can't.
And I never will be able to, I'll tell you that
Yeah,
right now.
But that one particularly was like, wow, you got to really make sure you're balanced.
Right.
Otherwise you're going over.
Yeah. All right. Okay, if everybody is ready, I'm gonna switch cameras here. And remember that you can just twist at the waist and hit the arms if you'd like, or twirl. 1 up to 11, 2. Two deep breaths as I switch the camera. We're going to get on the floor. way should I face today? I'll face this way. All right. Soles of the feet are on the floor. Hands are beside your hips. Fingers facing forward, palms down, or put them under your back if you want support, the lumbar region. You could also put them on your head and neck if you need support up there as you lift your head, neck, and shoulders and soles simultaneously and bring them right back down. You can also not lift your head, neck, and shoulders if it's particularly sore or painful. In the regular Tibetans, you extend your legs and bring them up. As you bring up your head, neck, and shoulders, I'll do 6 and 5. 1, 2, and down. 3. 7, 8, 11. Take 2 breaths. And we'll go up on our knees. Hands behind on the hamstrings or the glutes. You can bend at the knees and go back, or if you can do a back extension, do so and come forward. 1, 2, 11. 2 breaths. So sit on the floor. Soles are on the floor. Hands are by your hips with fingers facing forward or behind you, facing the other way if that's easier. Whatever you do, in the regular version, your legs are extended. Whichever way you choose, we're coming up into a table. And I'll do 6 modified and 5 others. That's 1. 5 normal ones. 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Let's take 2 deep breaths. And we're going to go on all fours. And come up in an up dog on our knees in the modified version. In the regular version, start in the down dog and come up. I'll do 6 and 5. 1, 8. 10 and 11. Come around, cross our legs, sit down, take a couple of breaths. However you feel comfortable. You're gonna rotate at the waist, or you can bend down and rotate. I'm going to do 6 in one direction and 5 in the other, and then we'll switch the position of the legs. 1. And reversing. And then reverse the position of legs. What was in front goes behind. What was on top goes on the bottom. We're going to do 5 in the original direction, 6 in the other. Pausing between the 10th and the 11th to stretch out. And it's time to stretch in front. For me, I'm going to take 2 breaths here and try to stretch a little bit more. I'm going to go over to the left knee. And then the right knee. And come up. And down. There we are. Everybody good?
Good, good. Have a good day, T.
Okay, you too.
Love to all.
Thank you. I shall. Same.
Okay.
Bye-bye, Ava. So long, y'all. Richard, have a good walk today. Tomorrow,
Sure.
for tomorrow, it snows. And Jonathan, I'll see you